Hey guys, this is Jessica
And this is Robert,
with Exploring the Local Life, and today we are going to talk about
managing gray and black tanks.
yes, and we will apologize in advance for any background noise. Our children are happily playing with other children.
All right, Jess, take it away.
All right, guys, so gray and black water tanks, they are an absolute thing of RVs. Unless you have like one of those teeny tiny little units that don't have a gray tank, the gray water just flows right outside onto the ground. And other people that have converted their regular toilets into the composting toilets, or Robert's favorites,
Incinerators.
toilet, in which case you will still have a gray tank.
However, you can use the black tank space and use that to enlarge your gray tank capacity.
That's right. So there's that to consider and think about.
Good stuff.
So anyway, the deal with these tanks. Something that you have to absolutely know before you go out and start boondocking is the capacity of these things.
Our machine has a 35-gallon freshwater, but then the gray and black tanks are both 40 gallons each.
So basically what that's telling us is even if we used all of our fresh water, we still actually have room in our tanks to fill them up more.
To get even heavier.
To get even heavier. I mean, that would require, if you saw our video about water usage and conservation, you know, we could always get a bladder or something and put it in the back of our truck to make it last longer and fill up our tanks. You know, it's up to you, but these are things to consider. And then once you know the capacity of those tanks, you also need to find out how long you can go realistically without having the connections to dump them.
Yeah, that's going to be your limiting factor at one point or another, getting rid of it.
Yes, and we recommend that when you are at a full hookup type of RV park, well, no, even before that, so you can know how long you can go without it, you close those valves up.
Yeah, close the valves up. You got to practice. If you're at home and you've never taken her out, practice your gray usage, practice your black usage. How long can you go?
Yeah, so you want to do a trial run, do a regular use, in which case you will be shocked at how much water you use and how quickly you have to dump those tanks.
Yeah.
Or you can do one where you are acting like you are out there conserving water and really living, you know, without hookups and all that, and see how long.
Living la vida smelly.
That's right. So now that you know the capacity of your tanks, well, what do you do before you go out?
Dump it.
Dump it. Don't go somewhere and on the way there we'll figure out where we dump them. No.
Yeah. Use the resources immediately if you have them.
Yes, just do it. Go with a fresh, nice, empty gray and black water tanks. Okay, guys? It's going to save you some stress.
Not to mention a lot of weight. Water is extremely heavy.
That's right. So you want to keep that at a minimum. And then once you get there, you enjoy your stay. Well, what do? Do your research. There are some places where you can dump your gray. It's not a big deal.
Onto the ground.
Onto the ground. Okay? But not every place has that, so you have to know before you go. Then you still have the black tank to deal with, right? You cannot dump that. That is just a big ick. No, don't do that.
Yes.
So that means you're going to have to go to a dump station somewhere and
let it flow.
Let it flow. And some of the best places to find said dump stations are all right, so the best places to find dump stations are
RV parks, gas stations, and
rest stops.
rest stops. Not every rest stop in every state has them.
Not every place ever will have them. You
true.
have to do your research before.
And when we talk about gas stations, we're talking about large gas stations that also cater to semi-tractor trailers like the Loves and the Flying J's and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But not all of them will have them, like Jessica just said. So you can also use the wonders of the mobile internet and apps for that.
That's right. One of the ones that we've used, Sandy Dumps. It's a pretty good locator, but sometimes the information isn't 100% because it is user input. So if you go and find out that something's a little bit different, go ahead and put your input it up. Update it.
Input it.
Yeah. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, we'll
From
see you guys.
beautiful North Carolina.
That's all right. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
And then one thing I wanted to add, when in DeLand, Florida, be sure to stop by Trilogy.
We
Get
love
yourself
them.
some coffee. They will grind up their beans for you.
This is totally not even RV related in any way. We love coffee. We're gonna make some.
I'm gonna make some here in a little while
We're gonna make
outdoors.
some here.
Yeah.